What a crazy weekend for combat sports. And yes, you saw that title correctly. From twerking in the octagon to flashing the tatas after winning a fight to sprinting in the octagon. It was absolutely bananas. But before we get to it, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm the MMA Casual, and you're going to see all this here. All right, let's get it started. Prelims of UFC Vegas 77 fight night. Ashley Evans-Smith versus Eileen Perez. Eileen Perez coming in for her first fight in the UFC. She gets 10 takedowns. She's pretty dominant. And at the end of the fight, she gets announced victorious in unanimous decision. And of course, we see this. And it's funny because DC looks absolutely uncomfortable. Everybody there doesn't know what to do. So she just starts twerking. And no, it wasn't like Jordan Levitt. This is a little different, if you know what I mean. So moving on, Victoria Divokova versus Estella Nunes. And this one I love because of the ending. So Victoria goes for a takedown. It's successful, but landing, it looks like Estella kind of messes up her arms and it dislodges, right? It doesn't look like there's a fracture. Here's the x-ray. But my favorite part of this is that Victoria Divokova gets up and she walks away like she just landed the craziest buzzer beater knockout or something. Look at her, just ice cold. And I knew I had to put this in the video because I just find it freaking hilarious. Moving on, we have Chandler versus Norma Dumont. And that fight was fun to watch. We saw them going at it after the weigh-ins. Norma Dumont was pretty dominant with her striking. Chandler was the one usually putting the pressure, but you need to watch this. All of a sudden, Dumont lands some serious blows, a beautiful combination, which I'm showing up here on the screen. But Chandler says, out of nowhere, she becomes Usain Bolt, and she takes off. She says, I'm tired of getting my ass beat on this side of the octagon. We got to go to the other side. And boom, she gets messed up on the other side of the octagon. I have no idea what her intention was. I guess she needed to, kind of get back to life. I don't know if she got rocked, but that's about the craziest thing I've ever seen in the octagon as far as like trying to get away from your opponent. That was a clear sprint, just like turn around. Okay, I'm locked in. I thought she was going to jump over the cage when I was watching it in real time, but anyway, interesting. And then to end the night, the main event, Holm takes a rough guillotine loss. It was a modified guillotine from Bueno Silva. It was well done. So the number 10 beats the number 3, and I really thought Holm was going to retire, but she sticks around. And last but not least, probably the reason you clicked that thumbnail, Daniella Hemsley in Kingpin Boxing. She was 0-1 going into this fight. I couldn't even find who her opponent was. I did not watch this, but of course, with all the news and all the pages I follow, I definitely saw this. She gets announced the winner in unanimous decision, and she decides to go this route. And bam. Yep, you saw her opponent walking up to her, trying to give her a handshake, a hug, and bam, Daniella Hemsley said, hey, I want to get everybody's attention. And boy, did she. Apparently, she is a OnlyFans star or something like that. So she's getting her name out there, flash the tatas. And what a weekend for female combat sports. Am I right? Be sure to follow, subscribe, do your thing. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok. And yeah, let me know what you think.